Have you ever had that strange feeling that this exact moment has happened before? Not something similar. The exact same room, the same people, the same words, even the same thought in your head. For a few seconds, everything feels familiar. Then, it's gone, as if nothing happened. Most people ignore it. But what if this feeling is trying to tell us something about how our brain works?
This strange experience has a name: déjà vu, a French phrase that means already seen. But here's the real mystery. You know you've never lived this moment before. So why does your brain insist that you have? For thousands of years, people searched for answers.
Some believed it was a memory from a past life. Others thought it was a glimpse of the future. Some even saw it as a message from the gods. But what if the answer has nothing to do with the past or the future, and everything to do with a tiny mistake happening right now inside your head? Scientists began to notice something interesting. Déjà vu doesn't start with your eyes. It starts deeper. What if your brain is processing the same moment twice, but one version arrives just a fraction of a second later? Wouldn't that make the present suddenly feel like a memory?
Some researchers called this idea the dual processing theory. But if that was the full explanation, why doesn't déjà vu happen every single day? That's when scientists started looking closer. Your brain is constantly asking one silent question. Have I seen this before?
Usually the answer is correct. But what happens when it connects the wrong dots? A familiar shape of a room, the way light falls through a window, a voice that sounds almost the same, a smell that feels known. Suddenly, reality feels like something you've already lived. But if the brain can make this kind of mistake, why does it happen more often to some people than others?
Researchers noticed a pattern. Déjà vu is most common between the ages of 15 and 25. It slowly becomes rarer as we get older. Stress seems to increase it. Lack of sleep seems to increase it. Mental exhaustion and long periods of concentration appear to make the brain more likely to slip. But there was one discovery that changed everything. Some people experience déjà vu far more often than others, and many of them had something in common: a condition involving the temporal lobe of the brain. What if the part of the brain responsible for recognizing places, faces, and memories sometimes misfires? Could that single glitch be enough to make the present feel like the past? For most of us, déjà vu is completely harmless. It lasts only a few seconds, and then disappears. But it leaves behind one unforgettable question. The next time it happens, don't ignore it. Look around. Listen carefully. Notice every little detail. Because your brain is trying to convince you that this moment has already happened, even though it never did. Maybe déjà vu isn't here to remind us of the past. Maybe it's here to show us how mysterious the human brain still is. Scientists are still searching. Every year they learn something new. Yet the full answer remains just out of reach. So the next time you suddenly think, I've lived this moment before, remember, it probably isn't a message from the future or a memory from another life. It's something far more fascinating: your own brain trying to understand itself. Have you ever experienced déjà vu? What happened in that moment? Tell us in the comments. And if you enjoy exploring the mysteries hidden inside the human mind, subscribe. Until next time, stay curious and never stop asking why.